Chilling, bro, you know. Regular shit. I ain't been online. I don't be playing. I don't be playing. No, shit. I don't be having the time. But tonight I got time.
He not on his game right now. He don't got his game right now. Probably on his phone or maybe the PS4. He don't have his P5 right now. Nah, is it free? Is it free? Is it free? Is it new? Nah. Nah, I never even bought a Batman game ever in my life before. Yeah, I'll YouTube it, see if it's worth it. Shit, I barely got time for this game. It's the game I murder. Not a chicken bone.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we are underway in Buffalo. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Which one?
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Well, he will have a first down here at about the 40. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other
touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 40 yards, and the Bills have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Brady dumps it off to Fournette. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brady now to throw. Looking downfield for Gamblin. And it will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. What a start.
What do you say? Chat, what's the word, chat? What's the word, chat? What's the word? Hold up. That's what happened yesterday. It's Troy. Little intermission for y'all. That's what he was talking about, huh? Screenplay. Heavy. GG. Know the vibes, nigga. That's that shit. The heavy. Damn. Then he called me out and getting cooked like this? Come on, man. Ain't that what happened? I send that.
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down, back to Fournette. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Here's a give to Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. it with Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Brady. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he's going to have it Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To the air, Allen. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Evades him at the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep deep right side. With a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen.
Bye-bye.
And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And a good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Sanders got it for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. There to make the ground. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Break him down at the 49.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Well, Brady's throw there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Oh, fuck, man.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Brady now on 1st down. Escape, and now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. Down the numbers. There he goes.
Oh,
and a
bitch.
terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, probably they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs will take over here just shy of the 30.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play.
Aaron says to finish you.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
He told me stop playing with my food.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. And Brady's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in press.
Aaron said finish him.
Pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. And remember, this drive started off
as he should.
The turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
A final shot before half for Allen.
Ah!
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
Come on,
This
man.
is the NFL, and it's on EA
This nigga been
Sports.
inaccurate for the past 3 days, man. That wasn't like him through the whole season.
Back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, that's brand new. Damn, I thought I got the ball back. Should have definitely put him out.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, they trail here to begin the 2nd half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the 1st half, and when you start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball,
The 2nd run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the 1st play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Brady now on 1st down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for it. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady.
That ball.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Evans has it left side. And he's going to be down inside the 20 of the 15. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up.
A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm
about to make a big play.
Flush to his right.
Got him.
Intercepted at the goal line. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Allen off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try.
Touchdown, Bills! Devin Singletary. A 12-yard touchdown run. The Bills will hang on to their lead. He's been fun to watch on himself.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Ran through them niggas. Play football. Know what happened.
Just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
there he goes left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off. I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
It's caught by Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they want to use it immediately. You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball to him, get our offense jump-started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, very big for grab. And the Bills will hang on to their lead.
That's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him thanks for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Yo, Ace said, where's the fight at?
Well, we talk all the time
the
about
fight?
situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
On the move to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Brady. He gets it left side to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 4th down. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Allen off the play fake. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. But when he went on the move there, he started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Micah Hyde, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Pass on for the extra point.
Fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
the touchdown pass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty.
Shot ducking.
We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 31, Brady. And now here's another interception. Contained by Jordan Poyer. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for.
Go for Kyrie, 50 piece.
But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Let's roll right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Continuing to keep their foot on the gas. It looks like they're just having fun out there. They're loose, they're free, and they're enjoying what the scoreboard looks like.
I'd have to say I agree with you totally. They're having a blast out there all game long when they throw the football.
There's a diving catch right side.
I need my 50 piece. Need my 50 piece.
They had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone,
thank goodness they smart.
made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
Make his best defensive stance. Doubt it.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game. They're still taking it to the end.
Fly ball.
They could have taken a knee there, but they decided to pull this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you.
Yeah, that's like seeing 50. Try looking at the score. I don't know how to quit the game, so I'm gonna kick it to you. And you can't press start. Oh, you can press start. Yeah, you good. Yeah, man, I don't know how to press the start button. I don't usually do that. It's not me. Oh, let me get that. Oh.
And they will not get a chance to return.
468 yards, 7 touchdowns. It's crazy. Sheesh. That nigga hiding. Who should it be? Fuck it, we're gonna do this for Troy. Oh, no, we're gonna go here. Lema. Gotta give you some love. Yes, sir. We gonna the duck is here, you see him. Why you say it's a bad decision? I don't know. Wait, who they even got? They probably just traded him like, well, you wanna go, nigga? Alright, we gonna give you these bum niggas. No ring, nigga. And they got rid of Bob Wagner too. It's a fact. Yeah, he signed for the bread.
Southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California.
I'm guessing.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And his first pass is incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offensive coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. The linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker.
That's some dumb shit. I'm going to make up for it. That's what I do. Just like that. What you gonna do with it?
Now Herbert following the turnover. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the...
Shaw, you make this team look bad every trip, though. I don't remember the last time...
Yeah, he has good pass catching.
Lamar or LeBron, anything beat me and anything here.
I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he sneaks his way forward only
for a fact, man. You lost like the last 5 or 6.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense.
And that's everybody in attendance.
Getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the
Everybody can hear my words. I'm talking
field,
to you.
their job is to go ahead
Get
and
the fuck out of here, your ass. I don't gonna play with these niggas. My first time playing with them. Just because I had nowhere to pick, I was like, fuck it. Let me go Lamar. The original team I beasted with. I made you like this team, Sha. I made him look good. Then I left him.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Yes.
A dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. On 4th down, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man.
That's a bitch-ass nigga catch that.
8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise...
Oh, come on, this nigga's ass.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Rolling to his left. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Now that's
he was on me, dude.
As a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open? And when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL?
Yeah, not yet.
Your availability. This is an extremely durable kid. Come out of Ohio State, carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit. That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, You're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain himself. There they could not. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Jackson now. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Hey.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Well, niggas ain't beating the Bills. Everybody know that. That's rule number 1 to play in here, man. Don't expect a winner if you see a bill. I'm doing it for the town, the city.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't know. I remember the last time I played shot. But last time I played a nigga, I won. I know that.
Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about
I'm better than all y'all, to be honest. Shot, you assing matter.
It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep it moving.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play.
Shot, you assing matter. You a 2K player. Stay in your lane. Yo, this nigga shot so ass. Aaron know he not better than me, so stop capping. This nigga shot said Aaron better than me. This nigga Aaron ain't beat me since 2020. The year 2020. You just be angry talking. You gotta stop that. Stop capping. Stop capping and stop hiding.
Herbert now. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can
Nah, it was 3rd and 28, bro.
So they get him blanketed downfield.
Yeah, no chance in that. Showing Shaw how to play with these niggas. He don't really know how to play with them.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Nah.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
But, what's these niggas name? Baltimore. He don't really know how to play with them.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there.
Make sure you pick the best team because you can't beat me. No matter what team I play with.
And he did. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
talking to Shaw.
And the Chargers are
fucking me up.
Here up near the 40. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to
I beat you with.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every
I'm just
drive
chatting for Shaw. Shaw in the chat talking crazy. Raised ass. He been ducking me all day.
This time they had that opportunity, but didn't get it. Because you know the field shrinks
I
that
ain't
close
shit,
to the
bro.
end
You
zone.
just be chatting, bro. We say some real shit.
And they picked that one off.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together.
Aaron don't want to play nobody.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one.
Yeah, I'm under pressure.
That's all they talk about, turnovers.
Pressure burst pipes, nigga.
And maximizing opportunities.
That's what I do.
Big game that time for the
Burst pipe.
Chargers.
You think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays
I
like
can do it
this
all.
because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the
First
ball
time
after
playing with these
turnover,
niggas.
they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive
win with every
coordinator in this
team.
league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play.
Touchdown, Chargers. Jared Cook, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point.
You're not the best at nothing, Shaw. You ain't shooting ball. Barely good in 2K. And you ain't winning Madden since 2021, so I don't know what you're best in. Let me know. And let me know when I say something that's false. That's facts. Nah, he chatting on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. He on YouTube. You on YouTube too. I can't check him in ball.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will
That
kick
nigga's
it
crazy.
away.
In ball. That's not even for discussion.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start.
Yeah, nigga, I'll let you be.
at the
I
25.
don't give a damn. I beat you for the past 10 years. I'm tired of it. You can have it. You're better than me in ball. Okay. Oh, one-on-one. I don't give a damn about one-on-one. Old as hell now.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Not about a damn one-on-one.
They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
One-on-one.
That is definitely what we call on defense.
Done being one-on-one don't matter to me.
Against Lamar Jackson.
They used to. That's why I ain't losing them. Now they don't.
He's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
He was close, but it's still
He
me.
was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down.
I'm betting you on everything we do.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Everything. Ducking Madden. Like, come on, bro.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Finally, I used to cook you in 2K too. That was actually mine. We saw the video footage, so it's like, what else? What else is there to talk about? We have the footage. You crowned me. You took the video.
2 minutes time. We'll hand you off to Orlando.
Nothing else to talk about. I'm your king.
Half of action. Flush to his right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Facts. I just started playing Madden 2020, and I'm better than you. Duh. Regular shit. Yeah, man. I just streamed the game. He's ass and Madden. He knows it. That's why he be ducking.
Now Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
I'm not talking shit. I'm on the game. He talking shit. He trying to help you get a win. So when you see him, thank him for keeping his game close. Shawan.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Shawan. Well, he ain't just say that, but
this one tied at 14.
trash prices on Troy. Nigga, I've been beating you before, Troy. Hey, y'all was about to pay Troy a bill to get him out of jail so y'all could, so that nigga save y'all in the Madden. Word. At the court dates, all type of shit. Save me, please.
Touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing. It's
cooked.
starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal
Yeah,
box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
I remember the last time he beat me, he talking like
outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just
you know what's up,
Yeah,
man.
live to fight another down, right?
Back to the air, Herbert on second down. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, nigga.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Nigga Moan panicking over
So
there.
now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Going deep here for Allen.
Thank you.
Able to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin an enemy territory already. So they'll come up first and
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And Jackson throwing once more. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker.
Touchdown! That's caught. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end
Well, we see where this one going.
and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Oh, the Ravens say they have it.
Gotcha.
They do have it. Well, they just scored. They
Gotcha.
got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Yeah, man.
They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation.
Does this shit, my boy.
Let's go ahead and
It's my
go
shit.
anyway. They like being bold.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And
Ah.
he's caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And this is taken in at the 5.
Like that.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they have a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for.
Yeah, I know you like that shot.
Accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Tucker now to add the He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their
not 21 and again.
It's a way of saying we're in full control
in 1 minute.
And we can kind of do what we want.
Jackson on first down. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there.
As you should have.
They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
You're not going to score, though.
Now. Here's a 1st and 10.
Unless you kick the field goal.
Here's Herbert.
Told you.
He's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tyus Bowser with a pick. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is.
Not the wrong play.
To not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They go play action with Jackson. Got a man. It's found. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get
Shit
down
getting dizzy.
It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins from 3 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
The what?
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out
Nah, I
wide,
didn't.
they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate.
Just throwing fucking dots.
And now they're going to fake it.
Fucking bum-ass nigga.
Incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a
That's my last one I get. Once I start doing that shit, it's just become addictive, man. I just can't stop.
Touched it before it went 10 yards.
It's like
that's
better.
so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Rolling to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. The intended receiver there, Allen, and now it's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert steps away to his left. It's complete to Cook. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Now it's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd
Which
quarter.
one?
3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. This caught left side by the tight end. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham from 13 yards out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Trick play.
Chargers 21.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Jackson will throw again. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. The Charger drive about to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A loss of 13 yards.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
In the chat.
You always think about picking up the 1st down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And all the way to the opposite 48. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Again, Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! Justin Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Ravens 34, Chargers 28. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. On the return is Duvernay. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Forced out to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Andre Roberts now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Herbert. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tavon Young. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway in Buffalo. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen out to his left. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off to them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. A strong running. He takes this to the 15. A flashy juke. That got him a couple extra yards. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On play action. Allen sliding out of the pocket. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have themselves a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish.
Touchdown Bills! Devin Singletary, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, Try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Dancing to his left. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On play action, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Fight his way down right around the 12. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Dillon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After that long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last week. And the Packers get him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go get it. The way that you gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And all the way down to the 35. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Allen's throw is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Allen on the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the ground. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Buying time to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On first down, it's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep, Isaiah McKenzie. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Allen maybe with a free play. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. On play action, Allen. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one.
And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them...
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll roll him out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
And some room to maneuver.
And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 32-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, Allen escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have broken the tie. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right? Whether it's their sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they can defend here on 3rd down.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his 1st drop, his 2nd drop of the game. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. A throw complete to the tight end Tunyon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 29. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Throwing on first down is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's taken down inside the 30. Allen now on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 28 yards. The Bills will add on to their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On play action, Rodgers. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Rodgers again now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be third and forever. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. First carry for James Conner. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Conner going to get it again on second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Murray now to throw. Being chased out left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. On the move to his left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Rolling to his right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, 43 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run with Jones on 1st down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
A first down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make the big play and disrupt things.
Murray has the first down and more, and he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Rashawn Gary leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now Murray. Buying time to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on third down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Rodgers to throw once more. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers. As the first half is winding down. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Packers 14, Cardinals 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. Zach Ertz has it complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's airing it out for Williams. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Play fake. Murray. He'll buy some time right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On play action, now Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Rodgers will throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Murray now being chased out left. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Now that definitely hurts, because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Murray. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Flushed out right. Murray has the first down and more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A run with Connor on first down, going to get about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throwing on first down is Murray, eluding the pressure right. Space to run past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Obviously a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him.
and he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the fourth. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the two-point try. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still... And he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
After the turnover, here's Murray escaping fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And who's got it? The defense does. They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cardinals tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Then the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a...
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 77 yards. And the Packers get a score closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Rodgers to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, it's Connor. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Connor. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Murray to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. One final try now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.